Okay,
I put half a cup.
here we are in for Louise's video cookbook, Chapter 1, How to Make a Great Sunday Sauce. So what are we doing first, Grandma?
Half a cup olive oil. The pure olive oil.
Okay. Is there anything else in the pan?
Yes, just a moment. Then we put 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay, let me see the garlic. There's 2 cloves of garlic.
Yeah. Cut up. And 2 tablespoons of onions.
Mama, they cut up?
Yeah, we can see them all cut up in there.
And then let it simmer for a while.
But you got to be careful not to burn the garlic, right? Just
Yes.
make it light brown in
Yes,
color.
Yeah.
She's getting her utensils ready. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come over here and we're going to show you what kind of tomatoes to use. Where are the good tomatoes, Grandma? You want to show us what good tomatoes you use for this?
I'll get it. Hold on. I'm going to get this tomato.
Right here they are.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
No, this is the can she usually uses.
No,
Yeah.
this is the can you're looking at now.
Oh, I know, but this is the can she usually uses. She says it's the best. This is what she says is the best. Think of that can.
Okay.
Not crushed. Ma.
I use Tuttoroso.
Tuttoroso?
Tuttoroso tomatoes, plum tomatoes.
Crushed, or do you use whole ones?
Whole.
Tuttoroso pale plum tomatoes.
And it says with basil leaves. Do you use them with basil?
Basil, yes.
Okay.
Italian style.
Okay, so what's the next step? Right now we're just going to let this simmer.
Let the simmer get gold color.
You have this on what heat? High heat or low heat,
I
medium?
have it high now, right now.
And as soon as it starts to fry up a little bit, you turn it down.
Lower, a little bit, yeah.
Then Graham takes it out.
And then what are we using for meat today to put in the
I
sauce?
have a 2
I love your line.
pork rib and
2 double ones.
about
And pot roast?
top
Or
round roast,
top round roast.
yeah.
Now how much sauce will this make? We're going to make enough for about, how many pounds of spaghetti?
For about, you can make a lot of spaghetti and this sauce that I'm making now.
How many pounds of spaghetti would you be able to make with this
You
much
can
sauce?
use this twice with 2 pounds of spaghetti.
Each time?
Yeah.
Or 1 pound each time?
Yeah.
2
Well, you can use 1 pound each time
and have plenty of sauce.
and you have plenty sauce.
Great.
You know, let me look. Because I am going to be the one making the sauce.
Okay, here we go. They're frying up now. So now you're going to turn the heat down a little bit?
Well, you know, I'm careful, you know, I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm. So you can let it go a little bit.
Yeah.
So the object is to get the garlic brown but not black. Don't
No,
burn
no,
it.
no,
Because it
no.
makes it bitter,
Just
right?
gold. Just
Golden
a gold color.
Because otherwise it makes it bitter?
Makes bitter and terrible taste.
So you know what we did wrong, Jim? We used to mince it. It's real small. That's why it burned. Graham has it big.
That's true too. Yeah, note the size of the garlic pieces.
Yes, I note that.
It started to smell nice now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
All right, what we'll do, how much time until the next step? It'll be another couple of minutes?
Another couple of minutes.
Okay.
Then I put the meat in.
All right, we're gonna take a pause right now, and then we'll come right back as soon as we're ready to put the meat in.
Commercial
Okay.
break.
Very good. Well, I want to show you how I take this out.
Okay, here we are back again. We're going to take we're going to take out the pieces of garlic and onion that have been frying up. You're just going to throw those away, right?
Yeah.
Take it all out so it doesn't burn. So what you've done basically is to season the oil and to flavor it with the onion and garlic.
That's right. And now you put the beef in.
You're putting the pork in first, and you put it all in together.
All together.
Now what's the object here? We'll cook this just to sear the outside of it first, or do you cook it all the way through before you put the tomatoes in?
Brown it.
Yeah, you can brown it.
Now we're quickly going to scan over here. I notice we've got some really nice looking mushrooms all fried up in the pan. That's not for the sauce, though. That's for our dinner later, right?
Yes.
All right.
For the roast.
All right, we have a roast coming up. All the people out there in TV land are going to
This
be
is
jealous.
the finished product.
Here's part of the finished product right there. This is Grandma's sauce. That's for
Doesn't
later.
that look good?
Mom,
Yes.
tell them what you're doing.
I'm brown it.
So what do we do? What are we going to be doing after we brown the meat, Grandma?
Then you put the tomatoes.
Okay, and then is there anything else that goes in after that?
Nothing. You put the tomato, you put the salt and pepper. And I put 2 heaping teaspoon sugar.
2 teaspoons?
Yeah.
And what will that do? Sweeten it up a little bit? Takes the bitterness out of the tomatoes?
Yes.
Oh, the acid out. Okay.
And tell him how we get the big roast and then cut it up. Graham.
You let it brown a little bit, the meat. You know, when you turn it,
Graham, that looks good.
huh? And that's a good meat over here, you know.
No. Tell them where you got the meat from.
I got the meat from where I got it.
No, how did you
Super
do
Stop and Shop, you can get it in any market.
No, but how did you do the, what cut of beef?
I have a piece of the top round and 2 big pork.
Country ribs, right?
Country ribs.
The thick
Country
ones,
ribs.
right.
And the extras you freeze and use for another day.
Now, the top round, how did you buy it? What did it say on the package?
I bought a whole roast to cut, and then I cut pieces for the sauce.
Okay.
You know, you can cut, you know, any way you like it. But to make the sauce good, there's another thing I want to show you. You gotta have this brown it careful, and what makes a good sauce, that this gotta make like a little gravy, little crust. You know, that's the,
What do you mean by crust?
well, you know, see how this brownish thing here? But wait until it gets good and brown, but not burned, you know.
I mean, the oil should show a brown gravy like?
Yeah. You keep put the meat, you know, turn it so it'll be brown and all around and all sides. I put it already a little lower.
And right now you're on.
Now I'm gonna put the tomatoes in. Put tomatoes on the thing in a blender. Now.
Okay, the next step.
The next step, you get the tomatoes, put in the blender.
Okay, the next step. You're putting the can of tomatoes right into the blender.
Start it on stir.
Just nice and slow.
And then you turn to high.
Meanwhile, Aunt Jane is over stirring the meat.
How is it? Not burning.
Now, what did, Graham, she just beat these?
She started on slow and then turned it up on high for about a minute.
Hey, yeah.
Okay,
This is
let's see what we got over here. Now you put a little bit of salt.
Little bit salt.
That was about maybe a tablespoon.
No.
Not quite that much.
Teaspoon.
We have big teaspoons in this house. The only thing that this video won't be able to do is to smell how great it smells right now. Never be able to reproduce that.
Now we can strain.
You strain the tomatoes
I
right
like
into
to
it.
strain the sauce because I don't like
Keep all the
seeds.
seeds out.
Take the seeds out. And then
Now look what's left. Hold on and let's see what's left in here.
all the seeds.
All the seeds are left, which we don't want in the sauce. It doesn't make it smooth enough.
You get me the tomato paste.
tomato paste?
Yes. No, don't do it, Jenny. I gotta do another.
Here, Graham.
Now we use for 1 can of tomato, 2 cans of paste.
You use 2 cans of paste. To make all that amount of sauce, you need 2 cans of tomatoes and 2 cans of tomato paste.
Okay, so it's 1 can of paste for 1 can of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Now, the tomato cans are 2 pounds, 3 ounces, because there are different sizes. 2 pounds, 3 ounce cans.
And it has to say packed in Italy
Okay, that's enough now.
for my husband's stomach, so he can eat it.
You know, this is now I can put the rest in here. You know what I mean? Okay.
All right, so now you're going to put another can of tomatoes in?
Yeah.
To get the good ones, but she
All right, so now we got to blend these up.
These are the kind I do buy, do you?
they're better. They're better.
Now
Okay.
we're gonna get another can of tomatoes.
All right, look out. We're going to do another can of tomatoes.
Oh, she takes out the basil.
Well, I take it. Well, I don't want to make the thing dark, you know. And you can put it back again. Put it low now, Fred.
All right.
Now I start it again.
On low.
Low.
Put the basil back in.
And then you put the basil back in the sauce. We saw that little trick, even though you were hiding a little bit.
Strain. Strain.
Strain the tomatoes through, right, Jim?
Strain them through to get the seeds out. Okay, let's see what we've got in the magic pot.
Now you can add on some water.
Oh, you put water in. How much?
Yeah,
How much water? Half a
about a
can?
half can of this. And you're
Okay.
going to let it simmer.
Let it simmer for a while, and we'll note that the
Now we're going to put salt and pepper.
temperature is on about 4.5 or 5 on that scale, so it's about halfway.
Now I put a little bit more salt.
Okay, there goes one of those little teaspoons again.
And you, after a while, you can taste, and you can add any more salt if you like, if it needs to, to your taste.
What's the matter, Claire?
Now the other can of paste.
You can put a lot, if you're going to make a lot, like.
How much water, Mom?
You're getting bored there? I don't know.
How much water was in that?
You could have been watching the golf
Just
game.
cleaning it out.
I know. You could have been
About,
watching that.
about a can of water in that paste?
Or you
You can put a,
I think there was about a half.
just put enough in to rinse it out, right?
what's the other can?
Here's your...
Oh, so we do put quite a bit of water.
You'll add water.
So we never do that either.
Because this has to thin, and it's
Right.
done. That's it.
Did we already put the sugar in?
You get it over there. Get 2
Oh,
teaspoons.
right here?
Okay, wait a minute. Let's watch this here. There's one big spoonful, another big spoonful. Now, if you were only doing half that amount of sauce, you'd only put half that amount of sugar
Yeah,
in.
if you're going to make
You really don't need much sugar.
less, one and one, you put half of everything that I did now.
Right.
Okay?
No.
Okay.
Now that simmers for how long?
Now you can sim this for about 2 hours, even 3 hours, until the meat is
Cover it.
It breaks apart when it's nice and tender, right? When the meat starts to fall apart,
Yeah,
then it's done.
yeah.
Do you cover it?
All the rain,
Do you cover the pan?
spider,
I don't cover the pan,
You-
because if you cover the pan, it doesn't
Boil.
I like the vapor,
You like it to cook down.
yeah.
That's why you add the
It never
water.
cooks done. If you cover it, it never cooks done.
Do you ever add water?
And if it needs more water, you add on.
How can you tell if you need more water?
You make so the consistency that you like your sauce.
Oh, and you make sure it stays that way. And if it ever gets thicker than that, you add a little more water.
If it's thicker, you put a little bit more water.
And heat it.
If it is too thin, you let it boil down.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, so we'll come back in another hour or so, and we'll see how this sauce is coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.